Unfortunately, we have entered a big boys arena
where beauty meets brutality.
We are looking at a machine that needs no introduction but deserves every bit of spotlight. This is the Honda CBR1000RR. It's a bike built on a legacy of total control, a philosophy Honda has championed since the 90s. While the world chases big horsepower numbers that most riders can't even touch, Honda has focused on making a little bike that feels like a 600cc in the corners but hits like a sledgehammer on the straights. Let's dive straight into the heart of this beast. We're talking about a 1000cc liquid-cooled inline-four engine. This isn't just a carryover. It features high compression pistons and a flat plane crank design that allows it to rev freely and aggressively. When you twist that throttle, the dual-stage fuel injection DSF kicks in using 2 sets of injectors per cylinder. That ensures you have precise fueling. What's so impressive here is the refinement. Honda has polished the EFI settings to make the throttle response incredibly smooth, especially at those tricky small openings when you are on a mid-corner. It is that predictable linear power delivery that gives you the confidence. Power is nothing without control, and that brings us to the chassis. The CBR1000 utilizes a twin-spar aluminum frame that strikes a surgical balance between rigidity and flex. It is lightweight, which is the secret sauce behind the bike's legendary flexibility and flickability. You don't muscle this bike into turns, you simply think about the line and the bike follows. Supporting that frame is some serious hardware. Up front, we have the 43mm Showa big piston fork. This setup is a game changer for front end feel because the pistons are larger. They reduce internal pressure, which results in much smoother damping action. Whether you are hard on the brakes or hitting a mid-corner bump, the front end remains composed and communicative. At the rear, Honda employs their unique ProLink single shock. This is MotoGP tech filtered down on the consumer level. By isolating the frame from the rear suspension, Honda allows the chassis to remain more stable under heavy loads. It's one of the features you don't realize is working until you notice how much flatter the bike stays compared to its predecessors. Now let's talk about the brains of the operations. The modern CBR1000 is packed with rider aids designed to keep you shiny side up. The standout feature is the Honda Selectable Torque Control, or HSTC. This isn't just a basic traction control, it is a sophisticated system that senses rear wheel slip and adjusts engine torque in real time. You get 10 levels of torque control, so you can dial it up for wet roads or dial it back for maximum tire smoking performance. You also get 5 different power curves and 3 settings for engine braking and wheelie control. All of this managed through a stunning full-color TFT display. The high-resolution screen is easy to read even in direct sunlight and allows you to customize exactly what data you want to see, from gear position to lap times. It makes the cockpit feel like a high-tech command center. Shifting through the 6-speed gearbox is a tactile delight, but the real star is the slipper clutch. Derived again from the racing world, this clutch reduces deceleration wheel hop significantly. Furthermore, the clutch pull is significantly light. Honda worked on the lever effort to ensure that even in a heavy stop-and-go traffic, your left hand won't feel like it's been through a gym workout. It is that everyday usability that sets the CBR apart from the more race-only focused superbikes. Stopping power is provided by massive dual front discs and radial mounting calipers. If you opt for the ABS model, you are getting a gyro-assisted system. This isn't your standard car-style ABS. It is designed to understand the bike's lean angle. It prevents the wheels from locking up while you are leaned over, which is a massive safety net for street riders and confidence booster for track enthusiasts. Visually, the bike is a masterpiece of form following function. The Superbike styling includes Aerodynamics winglets that aren't just for show. They provide actual downforce at high speeds to keep the front end planted. The overall width of the bike has been reduced, making it easy for the rider to tuck in behind the windscreen and become one with the machine. Ergonomically, Honda has found a sweet spot. Yes, it is a committed sports bike posture, but the race-bred ergonomics are surprisingly thoughtful. The fuel tank is centrally located and shaped to allow your knees to grip perfectly, and the seat-to-peg ratio feels less cramped than many of its European competitors. It's a bike you could actually ride for a couple of hours without needing a chiropractor on speed dial. On the road, the CBR1000 is a gentle giant until you wake it up. In its lower RPMs, it is a civilized machine and easy to manage. The throttle-by-wire system, another MotoGP trickle-down feature, ensures there's no lag between your wrist and the engine. It's a remarkable easy to ride at 30 miles per hour, which can be said for every liter bike on the market. But find an open stretch and the bike transforms. The intake howl from the inline-four engine is addictive. The way the power builds smoothly at first, then violently past 8,000 RPMs is a rush that never gets old. It feels planted at triple-digit speeds, and the wind protection from the fairings is better than their slim profile suggests. One of the biggest selling points of any Honda is their reliability, of course. These engines are over-engineered to handle the stress of high-performance riding. Maintenance intervals are reasonable, and because it is Honda, you have a massive dealer network and plenty of aftermarket support. It's a bike that is designed to be ridden, not just to sit in the garage looking pretty. Starting at roughly $17,000, the CBR1000 sits in a very competitive spot. While the Fireblade SP version offers electronic Ohlins and Brembos for a higher price, this standard double R offers about 95% of the performance for a lot less money. For the average rider, the Showa suspension and Honda calipers are more than just enough to dominate a local canyon or an intermediate group track day. So who's the bike for? It is for the rider who values precision over raw unimaginable power. It's for the enthusiast who wants a bike that is reliable as a Civic but as fast as a fighter jet. It bridges the gap between the raw analog superbikes of the past and the overly assisted digital heavy machines of today. It feels like a rider's bike. In conclusion, the Honda CBR1000 remains a benchmark in the super sports category. It doesn't shout, it just performs. It is the bike that won't fight you, it will work with you. Whether you are upgrading from a 600 or looking for a liter bike that you can actually live with day to day, the CBR1000RR is a compelling adrenaline pumping choice. Thanks for watching our deep dive into the Honda CBR1000. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe down below for more motorcycle content, and drop a comment below. Would you choose the standard RR or go all out for the Fireblade SP? Until next time, keep the rubber side down and ride safe. Bye.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.